Well, welcome back. We are already expecting an active hurricane season. NOAA will release its official tropical season outlook today in less than 30 minutes. In fact, an average hurricane season can produce 14 named storms, where 7 will become hurricanes. In April, Colorado State University released their early season forecast, putting out the highest number of storms that they have ever predicted, with 23 named storms, where 11 could become hurricanes. Meteorologists say the transition to La Nina and on top of the warmer than normal ocean temperatures are the main reasons why we're expecting a more active season. And this morning we are talking hurricane insurance with Stacy Giulianti with the Florida Peninsula Insurance, which is headquartered in Boca Raton. So Stacy, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. First, I know we're going to be talking about insurance when it comes to hurricanes, but I feel like now you mentioned homeowners insurance and everyone kind of like just enters this kind of frustration, right? Because it's such a crisis right now here in Florida.
It certainly has been a crisis. I do want to be cautiously optimistic. Again, hopefully we don't have a hurricane this season. I put the order in for no hurricane, so that's going to happen. But we've seen 19 insurance companies so far in 2024 either put in a rate decrease or keep their rates stable. I think that's good news. So I think we really are starting to see the corner being turned.
So you are optimistic that we're going to see some relief hopefully soon?
I absolutely am, and I think it's going to start soon. You've seen these rate decreases and stability go in. A couple more months, I think people are going to start seeing it in their bills.
All right, so what do we need to know ahead of hurricane season? We're 8 days away. What do we need to know just to kind of protect ourselves when it comes to insurance?
You know, one of the things that people don't do is take a look at your insurance policy and make sure you're covered. I cannot tell you the number of people that call me or call an insurance company or their agent after and say, wait, I don't remember getting the bill. I'm not covered. You need to make sure now, call your agent, look at your insurance declarations page, that's the front cover page. Make sure that your policy is actually enforced. And the second thing you want to do is make sure it's enough coverage. Did you add something? Did you turn the garage into a bedroom? Did you add a second floor? People do those kinds of things. And if you do, you want to make sure you speak to your agent and your carrier to make sure that you're covered. You've got enough coverage in the event that there is a hurricane this year.
You know, what do we say though to people who are kind of like, insurance is so high right now, you know, I can't afford the extras, you know, when it comes to that insurance coverage?
I think what you need to do is look at whether or not you can reduce your premium somewhat. And there are ways to do that. If you can afford it, look at raising your deductible. Look at possibly going from an actual cash value policy and a replacement cost valued policy and trying to change those. Hurricane deductibles are 2% typically. You can lower those or raise those. Maybe you can afford to go to a 5% deductible. That can also save you some money. So if you talk to your agent or your carrier, they'll give you solutions to try to keep that premium to something you can afford.
Well, let's talk about maybe some things that we can do to our home ahead of hurricane season to maybe even lower that insurance premium a little bit. You mentioned the My Florida Safe program.
Yeah, the My Florida Safe Home program can give you up to $10,000. It's a matching program if you want to do some types of repairs and upgrades, things like roofs, impact windows, shutters, a better garage door. That's really what keeps you safe. That's what keeps the house intact when there's strong winds. So you want to have a contractor come out and look at it. If you go online, you can certainly find out about this program, and it gives you up to $10,000 to help you make those repairs.
And we should mention too that that program, they're not accepting applications right now. They actually closed it, but they're going to reopen it again come July. So keep an eye out for that if it's of anything that maybe interests you. Stacy, let's talk about, you know, if we do have to file a claim, what we should know about.
It's important to call in your claim as soon as possible. Obviously, you want to go out when it's safe, take some photographs, take some video, use your phone. That's very helpful to the adjusters. You can provide that to him or her when they get to your house so you can see what the damage was. Of course, again, make sure it's safe to do so. But you want to make sure you have that available. If you have your policy, you want to show them, make sure you have your policy name, your policy number, you know what company to call. But the sooner you call, the sooner you get on the company's list, and the sooner you can get back on your feet.
Stacy, before we wrap up, I want to ask a question, and maybe you can address it from your perspective, because I feel like so many times, you know, if we do have to file a claim, there's a lot of maybe like, oh, you know, we pay our insurance every month on time, but, you know, then it takes a lot for us to maybe get our check back or to get a response. What do you want to let people know about what you guys are dealing with on your end?
Well, I will say that not only do we do it faster, but the legislature requires insurance companies to get back to you within 7 days. We try to get back to people within 24 hours. Now, of course, after a catastrophe, a major category 3 or 4 rolls through, it's going to be hard to get to people right away, but we do that. We hire extra people that are licensed so that we can answer your questions and get on the phone. We expect to be there for our customers, and you know what? All the insurance companies in Florida want to do that because we want you to be happy after a storm. We want you back on your feet as a satisfied customer.
All right, I feel like we're dealing with so much with insurance here in Florida. We could have a whole segment on this, but Stacey, we thank you for your time this morning. If you want more information, you can head to our website, WPBF.com. And we want to send things over to Vanessa because, Vanessa, we're 8 days away from the start of hurricane season, but you're already tracking a disturbance in the tropics.
That's right.